Greetings! My name's Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. Welcome back to Pathologic. Last time, well, we went on a whole voyage to come here to meet an immortal man, only to find that, like the day before we arrived, he died. Murdered, apparently. I'd cue the Curb Your Enthusiasm theme, but I already did that last episode. Now we've got to figure out who murdered him. And we're not getting any help from this bozo. Something about wanting me to work on my own while they do their own thing. I guess I don't want our investigations to contaminate each other and it's some kind of negative feedback loop or something. Anyways, yes. Told me to visit Victor. Can apparently tell me more about his manner of death. That's, what is this weather? This is bizarre. What is this, a dust bowl? Maybe. Hi. Victor, is it?
Perhaps old Gimsky is setting a trap for this newly arrived Haruspects.
What? Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just walked in! The famous Dr. Dankovsky. Your arrival is a great honor for us. Victor Kane at your service. Danil Dankovsky at yours. Ah, that's his name. Danil. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Danil? Oh, whatever. I'll just call him Dankovsky. Or the Bachelor. No, I'll just call him Dankovsky. I foresee that the things that have become ordinary for us will probably make you feel uncomfortable and disturbed. I would like to compensate for that impression. You know, our small community has fallen out of the loop. Time leaves us behind. What do you mean? I mean the traditions. Games that we play with passion will most likely be of no interest to you. The people you meet here may seem eccentric, naive, or even somewhat deranged. Well, that's comforting. Please, take it easy on us. Don't judge us too strictly. Don't worry. I've dealt with small town people. They're weirdos, but they're not too bad. You should see the people in the cities, though. They're real degenerates. I hope we will be able to work in the atmosphere of mutual trust.
There's buzzing in my ears.
How can I help you? Georgi has told me everything. Which is to say, he told me very little, but it was enough to astound me. He maintains that you can provide a more detailed account. So you have agreed to help us? I have. May I ask why? Let's see. The killer's goals seem to align astonishingly well with the goals of those who've been waging war against my work for years. We share a tragedy. I want to exact vengeance upon the one that robbed me and my work of a future. Or I want to solve a puzzle. I even like having so little information. It's a challenge to my intellect. I mean, the third one is probably most accurate to me, personally. This one is a bit too despairing. I'm sure it seems like it's giving up a bit too quickly on your work. This one, seems most accurate to the Dankovsky himself. And none of them probably matter that much, frankly. Fuck it, why not? I'm prepared to answer any questions you may have. Yep, didn't actually matter. Whatever. When was Simon last seen? He sent Isador home. Then, an hour later, he came to this hall to see us. He announced his plans to withdraw to the Focus and receive no one. The Focus? He told us not to approach the Focus and to fast for a week, partaking of neither meat nor water. Then, in the morning, he was found dead. Why no meat or water? Our explanation is that he wanted to be mourned beforehand, as is custom with local people. This is very like him. So he knew in advance that he would die. I think, between me and you, that is precisely what my brother Georgi fears. I can say nothing more about that. How was the body discovered? The servants discovered him this morning. The room had been ransacked. Everything that was breakable had been broken. His disfigured, contorted body bore signs of terrible suffering. Disfigured, contorted body? What the fuck? His neck was twisted, his spine broken. I think. What do you mean you think? Oh, no one has touched the body. It is currently inside the focus and will remain there for the prescribed amount of time. Neck twisted, spine broken, contorted body. Huh. Either someone wanted to make absolutely certain he was dead, I guess, or make certain that he suffered. Also, the room had been ransacked. Everything that was breakable had been broken. Either... Okay, two possibilities. One, there was a great struggle that went all across the room, breaking things. There was a big fight. Two, they were trying to find something. Possibly both? I'm sure there's clues in this. Perhaps the biggest clue here is what he isn't saying. You notice something missing here? He says signs of terrible suffering. His neck twisted, his spine broken. But he doesn't mention anything about any kind of, stab wounds or anything like that. Which means the person who killed him probably didn't have a weapon. Neck twisted, spine broken, that could be caused by someone beating him to death. I don't know what it all means right now, but that's something to make a note of. In fact, I'll do just that. So a new document on my computer. Since I don't have any pencils near me at the moment. Okay. What do we know so far? Victim. Simon Kane. Cause of death? Most likely a twisted neck. Let's see. Showed signs of great suffering, a twisted neck, spinal damage. Well, actually, possible spinal damage, since he doesn't know if the spine is broken. Let's see, no stab wounds, as far as I know. And, alright. What's this about the focus? What the heck is that? What's this focus place? It's hard to explain. It's his study, if you will. An extraordinarily spacious creative laboratory. Almost perfectly sealed off, except for the door that was visible at all times. Metaphorically speaking. What does that mean? Metaphorically speaking? How can a door be metaphorically visible? Okay. Okay. Crime scene, the focus. It's like an equation, or a mirror puzzle. Anyway, the murderer could not have been hiding there. Take my word for it. What's it? A mirror puzzle? Excuse me? You mean like those, stuff with the, like, hollow mirrors? Well, Simon did get in there somehow. He could perform far more impressive feats. There's a reason why the whole town revered him. Tell me honestly, dear Victor, did Simon exist at all? Bravo, Doctor! There is indeed a spark of genius to you. Alas, yes. Yes, he did. Alas. It's not that I would benefit from his death. Alas, for that would be too simple an explanation. Simon well and truly did exist. That is exactly what's left everyone in disarray. Okay. It was so hard for them to accept his existence, so the thought of his demise is now driving them mad. Huh. It's driving me mad, certainly. Alrighty then, so let me write that down. Did, in fact, exist. Let's see. Nice. Well, you were all theirs. Wouldn't you all benefit from his death? Didn't the old man rather overstay his welcome in the world? His death is a challenge to our continued existence. We are neither insane nor suicidal. What does that mean? A challenge to our continued existence. I mean, I guess it means that he won't reveal to you guys the how exactly he became immortal, so that could certainly be an issue. I don't know. Who do you suspect? Just take a look around. Trust your intuition. Do whatever you feel like. Speak to whoever you feel the need to. Don't worry, I was going to do that already. Look for the murderer, Doctor, and you will find them. Keep looking to the last breath. I am sure your rational thinking will help you. So Isador is the only lead. How can I find him? Who is Isador again? I'll show you, but you must be careful. Simon's murderer, whoever they are, could not be an ordinary person. I can't imagine them even being a person. I fear it could only be fate, wearing the guise of a mystery monster. In my experience, there's no such thing as fate. Alright, Isador Burek. Oh yeah, the guy that told me about it. The man who brought me to this remote place. He is the last person that saw Simon Kane alive. Which incidentally makes him the top suspect, I suppose. But if he did murder the man, why would he bring me here? Or why would he tell me about him first? Alright. Let's write a note about the focus. Wizard League can't. I don't really know how to describe the focus. Whatever. Just put a question mark next to cause of death, because I don't actually know if it was the twisted neck or not. Alright, so, go visit Isador. Certainly an evil-sounding name. But first, we should visit Maria. Why? Because she's here. She's close by. Where's that other door go to? Oh, nowhere. Ah, picked up some more shoes again. What's this? Nothing. Okay. Hang on. Ah. Now, where is she? Oh, probably right here. How did I miss her?
The Saburovs' wait is over. They've always wanted an heir.
I don't know who or what that is. You resemble an adventurer rather than a doctor. I am an adventurer. I saw you in a dream. Don't flatter yourself. My desires have nothing to do with that. I simply saw you take us all by the throat. What else did you see in that dream? I'll tell you when I think I can trust you. that happens soon.
The caprice of our temper is even more whimsical than that of fortune.
I think that makes sense. Now listen closely. The time for collusion, secrets, and alliances has come. I am going to ask something of you. I am not used to that. I'm used to holding the reins, but you are not harnessed, so it would be unacceptable to address you in this manner. I find solace in the fact that my request will be welcome with you. It fits the style of your venture. Yes, you better be polite. I don't take kindly to orders. I am a creature of liberty. I apologize, my words come across as mangled and silly. I am truly not used to asking, but the nature of my request demands complete and selfless humility. Just imagine me begging and kneeling. And believe me, I do feel that way. I'd kneel myself before a lady as charming as you. Smooth, Dankovsky, smooth. I'm not sure this is the time for flirting, but you know what? It's always the time for flirting. Today's death was the first, but it won't be the last. Simon has opened the score of irreplaceable victims. Oh, perhaps that's what the guy meant about it challenging their continued existence. Now that he's dead, they're all vulnerable to whoever killed him. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Soon their number will multiply. I guess I'm just used to murder mysteries having a single murder, but there's no reason that is necessarily the case here. Or necessarily will continue to be the case, rather. For all I know, Isador has already been killed. I beg you to preserve the lives of several people when the lines of their fortune cross yours. Before any of them dies, there will be a moment when you will be able to intervene. I know that for a fact. Alright. Sure. This seems a tad meta here. It's telling me about people that I guess there's gonna be like other people that might get murdered, but I can potentially save them if I make the right choices. I've played a few games like that before. Alright, who are these people? That doesn't matter. Doesn't it? What was destined to happen will happen. You can be whatever you want to be, but not a coward choosing to hear no evil and run away from reality. I will give you a list of those I know of. These people are bound to you. Well, if it doesn't matter who they are, then why are you giving me a list of them? Whatever. What in the world is going on here? Yeah, exactly, Dankovsky. What the fuck? Are you trying to flirt with me? I don't know about that, but alright. Ah, yes. You haven't been told, have you? It didn't even cross my mind that someone may be unaware of my abilities. No one here dares doubt them, for they are evident. Yes, the mistress of every ruling house possesses special abilities. I am learning to see the future and transform the present. See the future and transform the present, you say? I'll make a note of that then. Let's see. This fact offers your words a different degree of authenticity, or forgive me, but I don't believe in this type of phenomenons. Yeah, I wonder how she'll react to me doubting her abilities. Not at all, apparently. Will you comply with my request? Will you save the lives of the people I named to you? Answer me, before going back to Eva. Alright. If it is truly within my power, I'll do my best to save their lives, I guess. Okay. Georgi Kane, Victor Kane, Andrei Stamatin, Peter Stamatin, Maria Kana, Eva Yan, Mark Immortal. Jeez, he looks like he'd be the fucking killer, not the person I'm trying to save. Whatever happens, these people must live. Their fates are bound to mine. They may well hold the keys to my victory in their hands. So that's what the list of the bound doing was. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people. 7 is the number, after all. Anything else?
Did you see anything weird on your way here?
Yeah, this whole town. We, the Canes, have always been out of touch with mundane reality, but we are driven by love. Love can be furious, funny, and blind. There's never a need to make excuses for it, is there? Probably true. What exactly did you see in that dream of yours? One that had to do with me? A truly terrifying battle is ahead of you. If no one has ever told you about your fate, I will be the first. You must know that I admire you in advance, regardless of the outcome. You will fight a foe that few can defeat. Regardless of the outcome? You will clash with your foe like a dragon slayer, but your weapon will turn against you. Striking at the heart, you will end up with your own flesh torn. Every drop of blood you squeeze out of that heart will turn into a gulp of yours. If your foe escapes you, penetrates you, or saddles you, you will hear malicious laughter in your ears, and my crestfallen weeping. It was about the murderer. Will I make them regret your tears, wherever they are? No, I don't think it is about them. Well, it might be. You said a foe that few can defeat. Which reminds me that I already am. Well, as a thanatologist, I already am. Death, you know? Well, he who laughs last, laughs best, I guess. Oh, wait. Alright, then. Oh. Hi. You guys weren't here before. There is something in particular we feel the urge to warn you about. When you speak to the bound, please choose your words carefully. Do not worry, you will easily be able to make out what kind of person is standing before you, an observant man that you are. So use that skill when dealing with the bound. Some of them are indeed worth insulting, whereas others need to be treated with utmost respect. If I ever engage in conversations with someone, it won't be for personal gain. Each conversation will bring you a small profit, depending on the outcome, of course. How small a profit? A handful of money. It's not a dialogue fee, don't get me wrong. Never refuse to take small sums of money from the bound. That would not belittle you in any fashion, but would rather demonstrate that you appreciate the local customs. Alright, I'll keep the local customs in mind then. Okay. The town is small and rather unexceptional, isn't it? But there are all kinds of people here. The simple folk, and the more remarkable ones. The former will tell you more than they know. The latter know way more than they're ever going to let out. Keep a close eye on them. Your victory depends on it. My victory depends on me, no one else. If that's what you think, you'll have plenty of time to realize just how wrong you are. Your fight is not a fight of action. You'll need middlemen, cause and effect chains, tools. The tools to act out your script. Yes. So I was right. The way that people were referring to me. It's not as if I thought they were being meta about me being a player in a game, but they're actually being meta about me being a player in a performance. A theater. Interesting. I figured there would be some kind of theatrical theme to this since the start. Because we started at a theater after all. Who are these bozos, anyways? If I ever need someone, I'll find them. Not anyone would be good enough. There are a few people here capable of doing something worthwhile. How many? There are 20-something of them, easily distinguished by their lodgings or their presence. They're called many names. The Bound, the Fated, the Adherents, the Gobo's Tagler, the Town's Circle. Simon preferred the company to any other, so there's more than 20 of them. Man. A lot more. Alright. Why? Because it is they that will decide the fate of this town. Don't be distracted by the fact that some of them look insignificant or disreputable. They will earn their worth, you just give them time. They're the most important joints of the town. Why are you telling me all this? And who are you, anyways? Or what are you? Each day, one of them will try death by the tooth. Each will put their life at risk, and each one that dies is important. Some of them may take the keys to victory to the grave. Mind that the keys are yours, while the grave is theirs. Others will do the opposite. Don't waste your chance to condemn someone who may get in your way. Huh. So it might be beneficial to ensure that some die then. Interesting. Try death by the tooth. I haven't heard that euphemism in a while. How do you know what is helpful and what gets in the way? Okay, alright. Dropping you more hints would be cheating. Shutting up now. Allow me to conclude then. Each bound you save will influence the finale of your adventure. Each of them has their own goals and motives. It may so happen that those who seek a different ending survive, and then, well, you've been warned. Okay, I'll take that into account and we'll be careful. I guess. Yeah. Well... absolutely, I have very little idea what any of that meant. Okay, should I swing by... You mentioned that you mentioned something about returning to Eva Yan. Should I swing by there first, or go all the way here? It's a long way. I'll quickly swing by Eva Yan and then go to Isador. Provided I don't get sidetracked again while I'm over at Eva Yan's place. Although, I wouldn't mind getting sidetracked a little by Eva Yan. What's this? Empty bottle. Huh. Watch made of low-grade silver, apparently. What was the button to open up? Ah, I, of course. Can be filled with spring water. Quenching thirst. Saw that the water in the drinking fountain in the town springs, while the water barrels carry water from the spring of whatever. Okay then, I don't know why that's important. Unless the water is going to be befouled at some point. Hello.
Wow. I had a feeling you would come.
Yep. That ominous singing outside the window is gnawing at me. Who could be singing at a time like this? Can't hear anything.
Can you feel
Maybe
how
the time has
rapid
passed?
my heartbeat is?
Are you inviting me to put my hand on your... Anyways. Feel hungry and exhausted again. Very little time has passed, but I feel feel hungry and exhausted again. Since you've decided to fight death, you'll have to be very careful. It's September. You'll be dying with every breath of our air. We are all dying with every second of our life. It's exactly this annoying phenomenon that I've challenged. But since you've heard of the Natika's achievements, I'm not going to waste your time monologuing. What am I supposed to do? Not breathe your air? Should I have stocked up on the air for the capital? You got me wrong. You will be dying here much faster than in the capital. Your body is wasting away just as fast as a boat sinks with its hold full of water. Breathe in this air. Can you feel it? But why? This steppe is full of various herbs. They fill the air with dizzying vapors. White whip, twire, and swevery are dangerous in August and September, when herbs surrender their juices to the sun. People tend to get headaches this time of the year. Heart sufferers lie in bed with pains. My heart aches too. Yeah, sounds nasty. Is that why the atmosphere around here is so unpleasant? How do you people live here? Twire is a rare herb, so it's usually bearable. But this year it's unbelievably plentiful. The elderly say that this is phenomenal. Nothing like this has happened before. They think it's a bad omen. Well, I don't believe that, but the air is droning. Can't you feel it? Don't you feel dizzy? Someone should really go out there and just harvest lots of the fire to deal with it. It sounds like a serious problem. Yes, the air is heavy. You need to sleep often. Never go hungry. Drink more water. You need to look after yourself properly. If you feel sick, forget everything else and get some rest. Otherwise, you may die of a heart attack or bleeding. Be careful, alright? The more I think and do, the faster I die. That's symbolism if I ever saw it. Alright, anything else?
I'm having...
No. Well, that wasn't very useful. Hi. Are you interesting? No. Tell by your face. I guess. Okay, so I get it. The ones who have an actual portrait are the important ones. Perhaps even the bound. That's the wrong way. Yeah, well. Ooh, what's this? Ah, nice. Let's see, what's my... Ah, yeah, how do I check my stats again? Key. Odd key, but alright. Alright. Okay, looking good. Oh yeah. Low softening, protection from bullets, protection from fire. Oh dear, that bodes ill. Trying for my foothold and how my deer is doing. Oh, woman's chair is hard. Man's chair is harder. Okay then. Oh, I can have her mend my clothing, I guess. Oh no. How peculiar. What's this? Guess I take a left here, swing through there. Yeah, sounds more or less correct. What the fuck is that? I'm not certain the physics of that make much sense, but alright. This is a landmark if I ever seen one. What the fuck is that sound? And there's nothing up here. Damn it. Alrighty then. Tempted to jump off to see if there's fall damage, but... I'll just jump off. Here. Ow. Yes, there is fall damage. Ow. Okay, so there was bugger all there. Is it just me or are these loading times longer than they used to be? I don't know. Okay then. Certainly looks like the sort of place there would be something interesting, but looks can be deceiving. I don't know, maybe it'll be important later. And this way. Oh. Town Theater. Wonder if there's anything interesting here. Nope. Oh. Apothecary? Yo. I can buy painkiller. Restoring strength during sleep. Reduces sleep even during excruciating pain. Nice. Unity tourniquet. Potentially useful. Could also sell this watch, I guess. Oh, very little cash. I'll keep a hold of it for now. Water. Okay then. I don't know what that's for. Since it doesn't seem to be a thirst bar. And I went the wrong way, damn it. Alright, now we swing through there. What the fuck is that walk cycle? What are you doing? It's like you think you have a cane. Ugh! What is that face? I'm leaving. Hey, the town hall. I don't know if there's anything interesting here. Actually enter it. That's nice. Yep. There's nothing here. What about the other one? Face. I was about to say this place looks like a prison. Apparently it is. What the fuck? Or maybe this is a morgue. What? What the fuck is this about? I mean, these could... might have died of natural causes, I guess, but why would they be in the town hall? So many people dead in such a small town, and it doesn't look like a pleasant death either. What is that? I'm sure that's probably a clue to something. I'll make a note of it. Hang on. Well, or not, because apparently this is one of those annoying games where you can't tab out while it's a loading screen. Okay. Dead people in town hall. The plot thickens, I guess. Oh, it's another one of those. Will this actually have anything interesting in it? Were these built like this, or are these just like in a state of collapse or something? No, that wouldn't make any sense. Yep. Up here, there's nothing but two things. Jack and shit. Jack left town. What are they? Tourist attractions? Yeah, they're probably somehow important to the lore or something. I wonder if I can stab this guy. I couldn't stab the other guy. Oh, yes! He immediately squares up. And he had a lemon. Increases immunity and reduces fatigue. Okay. But increases hunger. What? That's weird. Okay, let's not do that. I just wanted to see if I could. I'm not going to actually go around stabbing random people. Especially not with my 50% durability scalpel. I might need that. And certainly not for a lemon and $100. Or is this 100 cents? I'm not even certain. No, I doubt you. I don't really know what the exchange rate on this currency is. I don't think it's that bad, but it would be odd to be buying a tourniquet for like a couple $100 or whatever it was. Another bottle of water. That's an obstruction that's not marked on the map. Unfortunate, I'll have to go around. Well, this is still the quickest way to get there, since... Still, disturbing that that wasn't on the map. And there's no entrance here, okay. Oh. What? Where the fuck is the door? Oh, fuck. Gonna have to go all the way around, aren't I? Here we go. Who the fuck are these guys? Tweedledee and Tweedledum, I suppose. Hi. A foul murder occurred here this night. No unauthorized access allowed. Inspecting the crime scene is strictly forbidden until further notice. God damn it. When I said Isador might have already been murdered. That was just wild speculation. I didn't think it would actually happen. This is a bad dream or something. Someone wake me up, please. Yes, my thoughts exactly. Whoever killed our only doc must surely be looking to get us all killed. Isador could cure anything. He also knew how to make cuts or incisions because he was a warden. He knew his lines, alright. Like I said, it all makes sense. Whoever killed Simon took Isador's life too. This is merely the beginning. Well, shit. What makes you think the two cases are connected? Well, probably the fact that they happened within a day of each other. Okay, what? Only the beginning? What makes you so sure? See, this murderous deal is all mysterious. There was a talon stuck in the victim's chest. Go ahead, bend your arm at the elbow, good sir. Yeah, like that. There you go. That's how long it was. Bloody hell. Are you sure it was a talon? That's... Okay, then. I thought this was going to be a murder mystery. That sounds like a monster of some kind. Unless it was an artificial talon of some kind. What was it made out of? Anyways, it broke off. There was dust on the floor, for the deceased had been a renowned stepwalker. Stepwalker? Whatever. And the dust was all covered in hoof steps, and like traces of a sharp bone, I guess? As if someone was using a walking stick around there. I'm telling you, it's her. The Shebnekadir, the clay man-eater. The clay man-eater. Well, if it was a man-eater, why would it leave the body, dumbass? Alright, enough of this. Is there a person of a simpler mind assigned to work with the case? You've been assigned to this post by Alexander, the head of the Saburov family. Or I think that, Maria mentioned that one. His house is in decline right now, but it's still still powerful and very much respected. For it is they that's been responsible for maintaining worldly order and public safety in the town since olden days. Please kindly address your concerns to him. There's their rod. You just take that road up there and get to the Cape. As for me, I'm not authorized to let you in. Just said so from the start. The rod, what? The rod. I guess that's what they call their mansion? Yeah. Katerina and Alexander Saburovs. The Saburovs have been living here since the town was founded. Once a mighty and powerful clan, it only has 2 persons now. A governor devoid of any real authority and his dying wife. Well, evidently he has enough authority to keep me from my friend's house. Let's see. No, I can't just walk right in. What if I... No. Look, there's no place for you to be, sir. Could you kindly leave, eh? The place is Villeneuve. I think it's that's misspelled. And times are rough. What if some thug or comes after you? Can't protect everyone. I'm doing my job. You do yours. No, I can't kill them. Darn. Alright, well... It's been less than an hour, and things have already gone tits up again. I mean, the guy I came here for, dead. The guy who brought me here in the first place, dead. What is fucking? Are the Sabarovs also gonna be dead? Blimey. At this rate, by a week's time, there's gonna be no one left at all in this town. If people are dropping this quickly. Since the rug has been pulled out from under me yet again. This seems like a decent place to stop. Alright, so next time we'll investigate. We'll try and get the ability to convince those guys over in the Raw to let me investigate Isador Burrick's death so that I can investigate Simon Kane's death. But who knows what I'll actually wind up doing next time. It just feels like there's going to be an endless chain of deaths that I keep having to investigate so I can investigate the prior death. This is getting silly. Well, no, it hasn't quite gotten silly yet. Yeah, mark my words. This keeps up by a week's time. There's gonna be no one left in this damn town at all. But until then, I have been Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. And remember, dislike the video, unsubscribe if you're for some reason subscribed, and leave a nasty comment in the comment section down below. So long, suckers.